have basically no relation to the human world. Nevertheless, ordinary people might actually catch a glimpse of these creatures on one dark night. You could take a wrong turn down a street that you have traveled down every day 1,000 times before, and find yourself someplace unfamiliar, where shadows fall oddly and buildings look different. You might spot something moving just at the edge of what you can see. For the Yao, it presses against the edges of the ordinary, and nothing is as simple as it seems. And weird things can dance and howl at the edges of perception. An individual may even be lucky or unlucky enough, depending on your point of view, to witness the forbidden spectacle, the spectacle known as the Bai Gu Yexing, the night parade of 100 devils. This is a supernatural event that happens in a different town or city each and every night. Now, people who watch the night parade can go insane, for a herd of creatures populate the procession, hordes of spirits, devils, and the strange ghouls that trouble humanity. Dangerous beings that could peel off your skin and wear it like a coat, or gouge out your eyes and play with them like marbles or dice, or if they get ravenous enough, gobble you up in just one bite. Now, unearthly sounds of music, strange music, is the signal that the night parade has begun. The plucking of a pipa strums through the air. Music that sounds like water on stones or wind brushing through the trees. The night parade comes walking behind this unearthly music. They come hopping, crawling, creeping, flapping, prancing, and floating by. Spirit devils in their multitudes, and the shapes and sizes of these advancing Yao creatures will make you dizzy or disoriented. Alien and incomprehensible supernatural beings that are all featured in the ancient Daolu text. This text is a type of register that lists over 80,000 demons. Creatures like the Huli Jing, the fox spirits, with 5 bushy tails and clever, intelligent eyes. The fox spirits infest graveyards, seeking the last breath of the recently deceased. The last breath of the dead basically climbs out of a corpse's throat and follows the fox spirits. It transforms. The breath of the dead becomes ghost fire, a dim blue floating flame that burns for weeks and acts as a type of lantern for the fox spirits, the Huli Jing. The mischief of the fox spirits can be both innocent and cruel. They can live among people as wives and friends, being anything from a seductive vixen to a harmless prankster. But it can also be a malevolent force that kills people. Now, after the fox spirits, a snake with 2 heads slithers past. The snake is singing to itself. The colors of a peach are infused within the snake's sea green scales. The 2-headed snake is accompanied by a glowing, floating paper lantern. The lantern is like a child's drawing of a face with large, crude, oversized features, eyes, mouth, and a protruding tongue. Next in line, a woman's head with long, braided hair. An elongated neck stretches out from under the head, dozens and dozens of feet long. The neck is curled around itself and withers just like a serpent. Her body walks behind, wearing a 2-piece outfit with broad sleeves and a dark patterned blouse. Then something like a centipede shuffles along the ground, It is over 12 feet long and has a duck egg for a head. The duck egg has a face drawn on it, and the centipede turns this way and that, looking about. Puffs of, moving black smoke announce the presence of a three-legged, leaping, lurching, hopping toad. A toad the size of a cat, and whose bulbous eyes are like two full moons. These bulbous eyes glance in all directions. As I mentioned, the toad is the size of a cat. It is followed by a flying head. The head is wearing a wide-brimmed hat. The flying head has the face of a beautiful young woman, but the creature's intestines dangle under her throat. A trail of organs that radiate malevolence, coils of intestines, pulsing lungs, and a throbbing heart. The flying head is a type of succubus and a soulless predator. During the daytime, she steals the life force, the vitality of horny men with her beauty. And at night, she tears free from her body and flies to prey on the men's souls. Next in line, a creature in the shape of a hairy couch cloppers past on its wooden legs and snorts at you, followed by another floating head. It is a bald head of a man flying past us. The bald head is mounted on a wagon wheel. The wagon wheel is on fire, and yet the flames do not consume it. The flames do not consume the head. The flying bald head is the signal that the night parade of 100 devils has now passed. The dance of nightmares, the community of the fearsome and freakish. The Bai Yexing has surged past us like a waterfall. All right. Of course, I can't get into all the creatures at the night parade, so I just wanted to give you an idea of some of them. Now, before I depart, I just wanted to give an update